Hey everybody, Michael Snyder here, California Weather Watch. Today is August 27th, and right now we are looking at the visible satellite imagery. You can see that marine there bouncing around the coastline into some of the valley areas. Should be burning off for some places this morning, but nice clear skies across Southern California, and we're going to warm up here, building a bit of a ridge here across the southwest. Some record highs possible for portions of Arizona and the deserts, California here as well. We'll look at those details. We'll look at that fantasy trough potentially moving towards California through the extended forecast as well. And just a reminder, there is a shop associated with this channel. If you guys want to click on that and buy any of these items here, I did knock these prices down. I didn't realize they were so elevated. I really like the moisture wicking t-shirt, and if you have any ideas for designs, let me know for California, Arizona, Nevada, or the West Coast there, and I can get them on the gear. This is looking at Tropical Storm Hilary. Check this out, some interesting data coming in. Trace precipitation amount was the highest that Los Angeles, Long Beach, or UCLA had ever gotten on August 20th. And look at, they came in with over 2 inches, over 1 inch there. And look at this, Sandberg. The previous record was 100th of an inch in 1939, 4.6 inches on August 20th. Just some impressive rainfall records coming in here. Look at this daily, actually monthly record rainfall for the month of August here for Los Angeles, Long Beach, Burbank, Lancaster, Foxfield, Palmdale, Sandberg, Camarillo, and Oxnard, and even Woodland Hills here on the 21st here. And you can see most of these records were set back in 1977. And the entire month of August here, we set a lot of records across the region as well. So very impressive precipitation total that came in with Tropical Storm Hilary. This is looking on 2014, August 27th. Big swell came in from the south with sets 25 to 30 feet at the wedge. Major beach erosion occurred. So some of you guys might remember that. I wouldn't want to be that guy, the role he's about to go through after getting thrown off that wave. So interesting stuff there, folks. This is looking at the Los Angeles National Weather Service significant heat Monday, Tuesday. It's nothing too crazy, but there is some high risk out there. So remember that. We'll look at some of the more temperatures here in the National Blend of Models in a moment. Look at Phoenix, probably setting some daily record highs. Yuma, Imperial, very impressive heat rolling in here, even for Phoenix standards. And Monday and Tuesday, probably the peak. This is looking at the European. Check it out. This is the trough impacting the Pacific Northwest now. We kind of build this ridge in through the early portion of the week. Trough swings through the Pacific Northwest, and then the next one tries to drop down here. So this is getting closer and closer. Hopefully we can bring some precipitation, especially for Northern California where those fires are burning. Let's see what that would mean on the precipitation map. So you can see not much activity across California. Trough swings through Pacific Northwest. Next one drops down and it tries to bring some precip in Northern California. So that's a good signal here from last night's European run. Cross your fingers for this. Maybe we can help extinguish some of those fires across Northern California. Now looking at the GFS, does it agree? There's the trough currently. We're looking at Sunday morning data here, and you can see that you've got the ridge building. Trough swings through. Does it show that next trough the European is showing? It does. It's a little bit far to the east here, so hopefully this thing can back up a little bit to the west, which would allow more precipitable water and more moisture to get back up over the state here. So cross your fingers for that, but at least the trough is being shown in the GFS as well. And now we're getting up towards 200 hours, but it shows that trough kind of hanging out here and at least no big heat dome across the area. This is looking at Burbank. The European been upgrading some of these temperatures here, over 100 degrees for Monday and Tuesday possible. Bakersfield, nothing too crazy. I mean, Thursday is the only day that's really above average there, 103. So you guys are pretty used to this kind of stuff this time of year. Sacramento, above average here as you go through Thursday as well. Some 100+ degree temperatures rolling in, but nothing too crazy. San Jose, looks like Wednesday is going to be, pretty warm here. You're looking at probably 10, 15 degrees above average, probably up into the 90s there for Wednesday, then potentially dropping back down. You can see that trough's arrival as you go through the end of the week coming up. Palm Springs, some roasting temperatures coming up here as you go through Tuesday, Wednesday, then dropping back down towards normal. Average high this time of year right around 105, dropping down towards about 102 here as you get towards early September. Looking at the daily 2-meter max temperature national blend of models, you can see the valleys here. There's the desert areas. There's Death Valley, Southern California. And you can see we are going to warm up here as we go through today. This is Sunday here. Sorry, I was showing the old forecast or the way off into the future. So let's start over again here. Here's Sunday. You can see pretty warm across the desert areas here and across the valleys. Not too bad, but right around average. But really the warmth is across Arizona and some of Southwest California here. And once you get away from the coastline in Southern California, you see Death Valley right there. And then you can see the gradual cooling trend as we go through Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday here. We start to cool things down quite dramatically with that trough off the coastline there. So hopefully we can do that on the extended forecast here. We'll watch that here over the next couple of days. Here's 6 to 10 day, goes through September 5th. General above average signature across the west. And look at the big above average signature across some of Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas here through the early portion of September. This is looking at the fires going on here across Northern California. You can see that smoke across Southern Oregon, Northern California. There's the plant fire going on down here across Southern California, and that is the name of the fire out there. It looks like it's mostly contained, and we'll look at how much smoke that's still producing here in the HRRR coming up right now. This is the 12Z run. So as we go through today, you can see that this is the name of the fire down there, the plant fire, but you can see a lot of this smoke firing up across Northern California here as well as we go on through Monday. So yeah, there's quite a few fires up there. So hopefully this trough can get down and bring some measurable precipitation towards the area. And this fire down here continues to produce smoke, at least according to the HRRR, especially as you go through the afternoon hours. You can see it flare up there and kicking off some of the smoke. But relatively speaking, we just got to be grateful here across the Sierra Nevada. There's nothing really burning right now, and you guys know how bad that can get across the state of California. So very suppressed wildfire activity across the Sierra Nevada is definitely a good thing. And there's that plant fire down there, about 6,000 acres, 95% contained. But the big story, of course, across Northern California, quite a few fires ongoing up there. And I wanted to show you guys this. So this is daily lightning climatology here, the entire lower 48 states, but here's California, Nevada, and Arizona here. As we scroll through, you can kind of see during the springtime, of course, it picks up across some Tornado Alley out here, up towards Colorado by the time you get towards later May. And then you can see the monsoon season. See, as we go through June towards July, you can see it creeping out of the higher terrain, Sierra Madre there, across Mexico and up into Arizona. And that monsoon at times does include California and Nevada here as well. So you can see that really peaks as you're going in through later July, kind of hanging out there through August, but you see the slowly waning here as you go through September. Then the monsoon shuts off there by the time you go towards October, November, and December. So kind of an interesting signal there, just kind of showing you the timing of the monsoon season. Again, usually starts kicking up in late June on in through July, August, and then by September, it's really on the wane here for the Southwest. So interesting stuff there. But yeah, Tropical Storm Hilary did bring some pretty impressive rainfall amounts across the region here. And yeah, so interesting records going on. I didn't realize that a lot of places had never recorded measurable precipitation on some of the days during August. I didn't realize it was so widespread. But yeah, nice rainfall amounts came through with that. Hopefully it helped things out here across the region as far as water concerns go. But yeah, we'll watch that fantasy trough here over the next few days. Hope you guys are having a good one, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.